Hello, my friends. It's the Utah Political Underground Power Rankings brought to you by, well, us at the moment. Just want to make sure you understand how this works. 170 carefully curated political insiders came up with the rankings by voting on it, and they'll vote on it each week. Big story this week, the Capitol closes and sends the session online for the first few days. Governor Cox isn't happy with shelves full of vaccine, and what's that other thing? Oh yeah, the President of the United States got impeached for the second time with just a week left in his term. We'll see how all that action impacts our rankings this week. Let's take a look at the top 10, at least numbers 10 through 6. Dan Hemert, former Senator Dan Hemert, now in charge of the Governor's Office of Economic Development, is in at number 10. Just ahead of him is his boss, John Pierpont, who was in charge of the Department of Workforce Services and now is the Chief of Staff to Governor Cox. Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson comes in just ahead of him, then Senator Mike Lee and Representative Mike Schultz. Now, this is the first week of our survey, so we can't really put together any trends, who's up, who's down. But with the session opening up in the next week, it will be interesting to see how that all shifts a week from today. Hey, still some big names you would expect to see in the top 5. Let's take a look at numbers 5 through 1. And on our top 5 this week, that opens up with Senator Mitt Romney coming in at the 5th position. He went from being harassed at the airport by Trump supporters to being one of the most articulate and outspoken senators, helping put the president's actions into perspective for the country. Number 4, House Majority Leader Francis Gibson. Of course, anyone in charge of the Republican body is going to have a lot of sway in the next week. And fresh off his release of a $21.7 billion budget, in at number 3 is Governor Spencer Cox. In the number 2 spot, Senate President Stuart Adams, and the top spot this week goes to Speaker of the House, Brad Wilson. Those 2 top spots go to the leaders of both chambers of the legislature. They jointly opted to close the Capitol and take the session online for the opening days, so they were flexing some muscles. Those votes also may be related to the fact that they were in the driver's seat, or they will be in the driver's seat, for so much of the action over the next 45 days once the session starts on the 19th. So hey, congratulations to Speaker Brad Wilson. He's the first one to take the top spot in the Utah Political Underground Power Rankings. A reminder, we'll have a new power ranking coming out each Friday, one of these videos, and it'll all be part of a new issue of the Utah Political Underground. You can check that out at utpolunderground.com. So think of the hashtag you put on all your tweets, UTPOL, then underground.com. New issues coming out each Friday. Don't miss our look this week at the Dixie State University name change debate. We got some great podcasts and interviews and a whole lot more, including some stuff you might not expect. Some things like book reviews, restaurant reviews. Go check it out. Utah Political Underground, UTPOLunderground.com.